You have to try this manifesting technique. It's what I do when I want to call something into my life. Stick around for the end of the video. Okay, welcome to Patty's World. I'm Patty. I am a manifestation and transformational coach, and I help you shift into the highest version of you so that you align with all the desires of your heart. I did a short video of this on my TikTok, and then I thought, why don't I do this as a longer video on my YouTube? So here I am. And thank you to those of you who commented on my side part. Yeah, I changed it a little bit. This has nothing to do with manifesting. I've always been a side parter. It was to the other side. And then a hairdresser suggested I do middle. So I was doing middle for a while. And then the other day just naturally flipped to this side, and I like the way it looked. I'm going to keep it for a while, but thank you anyways. Washed my hair and styled it. So here I am. Okay, let's talk about manifesting. This isn't a hairdressing video, but I appreciate your feedback. I do see all of your comments. So if there's anything you want me to talk about or any questions that you have, please feel free to ask me. Okay, so this is what I do. This is what I do. Anything I want to call in, I imagine myself like I already have it, like a memory, the wish fulfilled. This is what Neville teaches, but I'm going to take you through the entire process. So think about whatever it is that you want. I know some of you are my clients that watch these. Oslam, thank you. You always watch my videos and I appreciate your feedback, but any of you, think about what you desire. And then take a couple of seconds. You can close your eyes. It works better that way, but you can leave them open and just imagine yourself like it already happened, like a memory. Imagine it like a memory, like it already happened. And you're thinking back on it like a memory. You're reliving it in your mind, right? Because the past has already gone, but we relive things in our mind. So I want you to think of that experience like a memory. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagined and reality. So I want you to imagine whatever it is that you desire, like it already happened, just like you do the past. It's a past memory. And visualize yourself experiencing it from first person, and you felt happy, you felt relieved, you felt freedom, you felt joy. Play it back. What would you be hearing? What are the sounds, the touches, the engagement ring, the wedding? Imagine it like a memory. Feel good about it. Hold that energy, hold that state, hold it for at least 15 seconds. Hold it for 20 seconds, hold it for a minute, and dwell in that energy as if it's done. When I tell you to make energetic decisions, that's really what it is. When you make an energetic decisions, you're stepping into a new predominant state. And we manifest who we are, not what we want. So the trick, the magic is to step into the version of you who already has it. So in your mind, you imagine yourself to be that version of you because that reality already exists. It's in the quantum. Just like the past is gone, the future is created in the mind. All we have is the now. So imagine it like it's a memory, like it already happened. And the world of the five senses will take shape to reflect whoever you are being, the version of you who already has it. Your mind, your reality, the God within you who put those desires of your heart within you will bring it to pass, will shift your reality to reflect whoever you imagine yourself to be. Because the only reality is consciousness, is your imagination, is the story you're telling yourself in your mind. So what if you told the story of the you who has what they desire, the health? I talk to myself like I'm healthy. I imagine myself to be healthy. I imagine myself to be young, to be rich, to be abundant, to be loved. And I feel good about it. Who would I be if I already had what I wanted? I'd feel really good. I'd feel certain. I would have knowing. I would have faith. I would have trust. I wouldn't have to look. I would walk around like I already am this person because it already happened. It's a part of me. It's my story. It is my reality. And I do it over and over and over and over. The repetition is what will imprint it on your subconscious mind. Sometimes it's a quick, energetic decision and you're able to step into a new reality in your mind. You quantum jump into that new reality in your mind, and you're energetically vibrating at a higher core frequency. And sometimes it's a repetition because by default, we're used to operating at a lower frequency. So when we catch ourselves, no, that isn't me anymore. I am now this person. the healthy version, the secure version, the loved version, the wealthy version, the abundant version. I imagine myself, if it's a vacation, I imagine myself as if I already took it or as if I'm there. What would I be experiencing if I was at the beach, hearing the ocean, hearing the water? How would I be dressed? What would I be telling myself? I talk to myself like it already happened. If it's the vehicle you want to drive, I imagine myself in the car, like I have it, like I own it, driving it, holding the keys, hearing the music, my hands on the steering wheel, the smell of new car, someone telling me, Patty, I love your new car. And I imagine a conversation around it. I dwell in the energy. Let me say that again. I dwell in the energy of having and being. You need to imagine yourself already having, being, and doing the good that you desire. Do it over and over. And that could be as short as 15 seconds of your time where you shift back into that energy. You hold that state, that becomes your predominant state of being, and you manifest who you are. And then the beautiful thing about this is when you practice this, you become so good at it that it's natural. It's your default state of operating. It's just it is just a muscle you strengthen. You do it over and over and over. It's just a muscle you strengthen until it becomes your normal way of operating and thinking and being. You don't have to think about it. And things, I promise you, will start showing up in your life with synchronicity, with ease. You could think about something, and because you're vibrating at a higher frequency, things start showing up in your life with so much ease. With so much ease, I promise you, that is how it works. When you first get into it, you really have to put effort and intention. And then you just shift back, shift back. You can't get it wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. If an old pattern shows up, you get to respond from the new, elevated, higher version of you. You've done nothing wrong, I promise you. Sometimes old patterns show up because now you get to be new. You get to be the new you, right? And we're always shifting. You're now responding from that elevated version of you who always gets what they want, and life always works out for you. So imagine it like a memory. Imagine it like someone's reminding you, like it already happened, and hold that state. Hold it. You feel good about it. Talk to yourself. Let yourself dialogue reflect this version of you. You're meant to have it. It's already yours. Believe in it. There's nothing you have to do. When you will take yourself in the mind and imagination and hold that state, you don't have to effort or toil. The things show up with ease. You will see that is the way of operating. That is the law of assumption. Assume yourself to be this person. When you fully commit to this law, it will transform everything for you, and you will see just how powerful you are. Remember your power. Remember your power. And if something undesired shows up, ask yourself, why did I create this? What am I believing about this? What am I believing about this? Is this true? Is this real? And then imagine the opposite. Flip the script. Affirm the opposite. And then take yourself to the state, as within, so without. Who are you being? As within, imagine yourself already having, being, and doing the good that you desire. I used to think it had to be a lot harder, the process, and it isn't. And once you get it, like the shift will be easier. You see yourself like whatever you experienced in the past, and everything is the past. What you're experiencing right now in the world of the five senses is the past. You can tell yourself, this is no longer me. And then in that moment, in the mind, in consciousness, imagination, you can choose to be different. And imagine yourself stepping into a new reality in the mind. And whoever you are being, that is what will show up in your reality. And give the 3D time to conform. Sometimes it's instant, and sometimes you see old shadows, the echoes of old versions of you. Laugh at it because you're the creator of it all. The God within you is creating it all. And so go back within yourself and ask yourself, am I giving my power away? What am I believing? Not good enough, not worthy? None of it matters. You get to decide who you are. When you stop letting the things outside of you control your mood, your circumstances, and you go back into everything works out for me, then you're able to shift with ease, with so much more ease. But try this. Just try thinking of whatever it is you want to draw in like a memory. Imagine it, visualize it, put yourself in a short movie scene, and then hold that state of feeling good. Stay in that energy, dwell in that energy, resonate in this energy. Hold that state as much as you can. And then watch what starts showing up in your life. I want you to tell me. I want to hear your feedback. It works. it works with ease. This is what I do. I imagine it like a memory, like it's already mine. And I commit to it fully. I detach. I don't look for evidence. I stop doubting. You can do it over and over and over if it makes you feel better. You can do it once, but if you find yourself defaulting back, then take yourself back to what you prefer. Take yourself back to what you prefer, and then things will align. Things will align for you. That's how it works. All right. I want to hear your feedback. Tell me in the comments what kind of results you get with this.